think historically, classrooms have been fixed in the way that students can interact. There are different orientations that you can make with desks. They create more intimate spaces and different kinds of collaborative opportunities.
I think one big part is how relaxed you are and how comfortable you are. And that really shows how the classroom is sort of made out. If you have a very cramped sort of space, an uncomfortable space, you're going to have a much more difficult time learning.
I think as soon as you change the physical setup of the classroom, you open up opportunities for teachers to teach in more dynamic and different ways. Moving the front of the class to non-existent makes it so that learning can happen in just about any place in that classroom. And when we were looking to redesign our classrooms, we wanted to have flexibility as one of our key watchwords around how could that furniture serve many purposes at the same time.
Yeah, I think that at ISC, the shape of the classroom has changed dramatically, and with it, we've seen like an evolution to the kinds of techniques that teachers are using.
One of the main things you realize when you first walk into the class is that the tables are not arranged the way the regular schools do it. So we have several groups of desks. You can have the group discussions, but you can also have your individual times in other places because we have couches and we can sometimes sit individually or even working in groups. It's really flexible.
Well, I feel like specifically in the classroom, the couch and the desks, the new desks that were grouped together, make it much easier for collaborative learning and for group work and just a more friendly environment in general.
Everything is the way I like it now. It's got places to relax in. It's got lots of space compared to last year in these small little chair table things where you're cramped in, and as a big person, it's very difficult to sort of learn in those because you're the whole time uncomfortable. And now with these new tables, new chairs, couches, and basically just more space in the classroom, it's much more comfortable and much easier to learn. For me, when I walk into a classroom and it's just blank, regular white or as a color, it's very boring to me. If it's colored or it's got some colors in it, that makes me more positive and it makes it more sort of interesting. And many of these classrooms have different colors. Like in this classroom we have orange, other classrooms blue, yellow, green. That is probably one of the largest aspects for myself that has changed the way that I think about learning in the classroom.
Now you can learn whichever way you're looking. It's not centralized at the front of the class or something. There's no front of the class since there are whiteboards in almost every wall. There are posters in every wall. I feel like it's much more widespread.
Modern classrooms have more opportunity.